Okay, we got the AI bubble is about to burst from over easy. Okay. Uh-oh. What's going to happen with AI?
Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI and unofficial high priest of the AI cult, just randomly admitted that, yeah, this might all be a bubble. He told reporters, when bubbles happen, smart people get overexcited about a kernel of truth, which
Uh-oh.
is basically the billionaire way of saying everyone's lost their mind.
Who are these like caricatures? Is this like Warren Buffett? I don't know this guy. That's like Mark Cuban. Who's this guy? Is this the Mr. Wonderful guy? I forgot his name. I forgot this guy.
But like, in a thoughtful way. He even compared it to the dot-com bubble,
Uh-oh.
that fun time when the NASDAQ lost almost 80% of its value because it turned out most internet companies were just PowerPoints with mascots. And
Oh
honestly,
shit.
he might be right. The US stock market has almost doubled in 5 years,
Oh
mostly because
Jesus.
10 giant companies promised AI would change literally everything.
Uh-oh. So we got I'm in the way. Kinda. I don't know this red squiggly, but Microsoft, Apple, Meta, aka Facebook, Samsung, Amazon, Tesla, Nvidia, Google, TSMC. Don't know this one, don't know that one.
Altman's raised billions and is already talking about spending trillions on data centers,
Oh
which is a
shit.
totally normal thing to say if you're planning to buy a small moon. So here's the real question. If this is a bubble, what did we actually buy? This is where things get weird. Most of the headlines you see about the AI boom aren't about how much value AI has created. They're
Mm-hmm.
just about how much the price of a few companies' stocks have gone up, which is kind of like judging the quality of a restaurant by how expensive their forks are.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Here's the catch. When a company's market value jumps by hundreds of billions, it doesn't mean that much money magically appeared. It just means the last person to buy the stock paid more than the person.
Yeah. This is like the loser who got in on it late. Everyone else who got in on it early, they're like, yeah. It's like a pump and dump. Oh my god. Is this a pump and dump scheme? But it's not dump. It's just AI.
Before them. It's like if a single banana sells for $10, that doesn't mean all the bananas on Earth are suddenly worth $10.
Yeah.
It just means one very confused person is about to have an expensive smoothie. So, if we actually want to know whether this is a bubble, we need to stop looking at stock charts and start counting what's real. The
Uh-oh.
money, the chips, the electricity, the people. Because if you burn through trillions and all you get is a slightly faster email writer, that's not a revolution. That's just really expensive spell check with a PR team. All right, let's talk about what this bubble is actually made of, because it's not
Oh.
hopes and dreams. It's
Oh, it seems like it. It seems like it's hopes and dreams.
metal and electricity, and mostly invoices. Just 4 companies, Amazon, Meta, Google, and Microsoft.
Bro, did you like draw these guys yourself? These are like this is like some Meat Canyon type shit, but like just eerie. Bezos, Zuck, don't know. Wait, let me go back.
Meta, Google, and
Google. I don't know who this guy is.
Microsoft spent about $344 billion on AI infrastructure in
Damn.
2024 alone.
Bro, like a third of a trillion. Like a single billion is like unimaginable to like most people.
That's more than 1% of the entire GDP of the United States.
Wait, what? So 344 billion is about 1% entire GDP. Bro, that's like scary.
Which is wild considering most of us can't even get autocorrect to spell our own names right.
Yeah.
And that's just the public numbers. OpenAI,
Yeah, the public numbers.
the company at the center of all this, isn't public, so we don't get to see their books. But they raised $40 billion, then lined up another $6 billion secondary share sale, and Altman casually mentioned he expects to spend trillions on data centers in the not very distant future. China's state.
Bro, what is going to happen? Is this just going to be like a chunk of the US that is just going to be solely dedicated to building like data centers. And like if that's like going to be like known, it's like, and everybody else around the world knows like the exact spot of the data centers, like that's like super sketchy to have like a one critical point of failure.
State-owned companies have reportedly spent another $500 billion on their own AI build-out.
Oh shit, 500 billion.
And based on global chip sales from NVIDIA and AMD, the rest of the world has probably dropped about the same. So
Damn.
altogether, we're already past the $1 trillion mark just on the hardware alone, before even
Okay.
counting energy, staff, or, right now, data centers already eat about 1.5% of the world's total electricity.
Bro, that's insane. 1.5% of the world's total electricity. Like, who is keeping tabs on this, dude?
And according to the International Energy Agency, that
Okay.
number could double by 2030 if AI growth keeps going like this.
So it could be up to 3% by 2030 for just data center electricity consumption or energy consumption. Shit, are we trying to build those like alternate sources of energy like anytime soon, like with the windmills or the solar panels?
Which is a fun way of saying we might run out of electricity because your chatbot needed to write a limerick about avocados.
There once was an avocado, green, whose pit was quite large, it would seem. Its buttery flesh on toast was a fresh and healthy, delicious dream. Wow, that took up so much electricity, dude.
United States grid is especially not ready for this. Most of it was built in the 1960s and 70s, and it's running with just 15% reserve capacity.
Oh, Jesus. Bro, we'll like upgrade it. Just upgrade it. What are we doing? Make more of them.
Meanwhile, China, who built their grid way more recently, runs at 100% reserve, meaning they can casually plug in another few million GPUs without blacking out an entire region. And
fucking upgrade it, US. What are you doing?
this strain is already showing up on our bills. US electricity prices have nearly doubled in the past 3 years,
Yeah.
partly thanks to this AI build-out. That hits every industry, not just tech. Which means when your grocery bill goes up, part of that might actually be your neighbor asking an LLM to write their wedding vows. The Goldman Sachs analysts say new large-scale power capacity in key US markets won't come online until 2028, and data
Oh, wait. What? I feel that was key.
wedding vows. The Goldman Sachs analysts say new large-scale power capacity in key US markets won't
New large-scale power capacity markets.
come online until 2028,
Oh,
and
shit.
data center vacancy rates are already below 3%. So
Oh my God.
the AI boom is slamming into a literal wall. There's nowhere left to plug it all in.
Okay, so if I'm trying to get a job, I need to get with a company that is trying to build what? Energy? Like, I don't know, like all those, like, I don't even know what to call them. Like the electricity plants, not electricity plants, but like, you know how you go in, like, drive through your town and then you see like that big old fenced off area of like all the transformers and like, I don't know what to call them. Those like, they're not Tesla coils or transformers or whatever they are. But you see like that big slab of cement with just all those things around. Oh, Jesus.
New Massachusetts Institute of Technology report called The Gen AI Divide found that 95% of companies using generative AI got zero return on investment.
Oh,
Not
shit.
a bit disappointing, zero. The tools look impressive in demos, but
Make
the
banana.
moment you drop them into real workflows, they fall apart like I.
If you put fucking Speed's face right there, make banana image. Well, they're not getting a return on investment because they're like, look at all the space right there. That is prime real estate for ads.
IKEA furniture in a hurricane. The few companies that actually see results aren't trying to automate their whole business. They just pick one boring but valuable task, like back office paperwork, and quietly make it faster. Everyone else is out here building half-baked co-pilots for everything and wondering why nothing works. And it's not just bad planning. The tech itself keeps wobbling. Meteor researchers found that large language models do fine on short tasks, but completely fall apart on long ones.
Oh.
Even coding, supposedly AI's best use case, ends up spitting out more bugs and security holes, so teams are literally...
Oh, okay. I mean, I was kind of under the assumption that it's like, yes, AI can do like coding, but don't expect it to be perfect. Like, expect it to get like to do like a majority of the work, but you still have to like go through and like look at it to like fine tune it or whatever. That was my like vibe on it, more or less.
hiring AI code janitors, which is hilarious because that was supposed to be the job the AI was taking. And then there's the stability problem. These platforms change so fast they keep breaking their own ecosystem. When OpenAI pushed out GPT-5, it quietly broke support for custom GPTs and wrecked tons of developers' tools overnight. Imagine if Python just deleted half its standard library one morning. That's what people are trying to build on right now. So not only is AI failing to produce returns, half the time it can't even stay upright long enough to try. If the tech isn't ready, why are companies still throwing billions at it?
Because somebody has a silver tongue and is a good salesman, it seems.
Simple. No one wants to be the one who missed the future. Every big company watched their competitors slap AI powered on something and suddenly get a stock bump, so they all panicked and did the same. Budgets were rewritten, teams were rebranded, and CEOs started saying AI strategy in every sentence just to keep investors calm. It's
yeah. That's what it seems, dude. Exactly. Somebody is a really good salesman.
less about results and more about not looking like the one dinosaur at the robot party. And this isn't new. The same thing happened during the dot-com bubble. Companies were adding .com to their names and instantly doubling their valuation. Sam Altman described it perfectly. This is a bubble built around a kernel of truth. The internet was real, but most .com companies weren't. AI is real, but most of today's AI companies probably aren't either. And while all this hype was building, workers, especially juniors, got convinced they couldn't get hired because AI took all the jobs, when in reality, hiring was crashing because the post-COVID-19 pandemic hiring bubble finally popped.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to really worry about AI taking your job yet. We'll probably have to revisit this in 2028. So like in what? Oh, wait, that's going to be like the next president vote. Because I'm just looking at my calendar. It's going to be Trump is gone, or, well, Trump is going to be gone. And then it's going to be whoever is taking the next mantle. That's when our power grids are going to like catch up. But like, if you allow that amount of time for the United States to catch up in our own like power, but wouldn't that still leave like the rest of the world to upgrade their like power grids too? So like, yes, we have enough time to catch up, but like all that extra time allows everybody else to make even more electrical reserve or energy reserve power as well. So by definition, we would still be behind. That's crazy. So you don't got to worry about AI taking your job yet. Well, okay.
Wasn't robots replacing them. It was just companies realizing they accidentally hired 5 front-end teams during lockdown. So now, you've got this weird mix of FOMO and ego pushing everyone to keep spending, even as the returns flatline.
Bro, all of the stuff he is saying sounds like a pump and dump scheme. Oh my God, this sounds like the most elaborate pump and dump you've ever heard of. Guys, don't worry. Just keep the hype alive. It'll get there.
Which is basically how every bubble works. It's not logic holding it up. It's pride. In places like Silicon Valley, investors don't actually need working products to pour in money. Just a good story. And right now, we're building the future with AI is basically the cheat code for fundraising. Coastal VCs are calling this the biggest private tech bubble ever, which is impressive considering these are the same people who once funded a $400 million juicer. Private markets also let the bubble grow faster because there's no daily stock price to expose how shaky things are.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A company can raise billions, burn through it, and as long as the next round comes in at a higher valuation, everyone pretends it's going great.
Up and
Meanwhile,
down.
most of the stock market's AI optimism is concentrated in about 10 megacap firms like Nvidia, Microsoft, Amazon, and Meta. They've tied up so much capital in AI that even Goldman Sachs expects spending to slow soon. And when it does, the hype driving their stock prices probably goes with it. Bubbles don't wipe
Oh, bro, this is crazy to learn about, dude. Oh my God.
out everything. Most of it pops, sure, but a few pieces survive and become the foundation for the next wave.
Well, yeah. Oh, that deep sea shit. That's that Chinese shit. Yeah. Like it seems like the linchpins of, I mean, essentially OpenAI slash Chat GPT is gonna be the survivors. Like all these, like, because is Gemini Google? Or is that the Microsoft one?
After the dot-com bubble, thousands of startups vanished, but Google, Amazon, and eBay crawled out of the rubble and built the internet we use today. The same thing will happen here. Most of the flashy AI startups will disappear, and the survivors will be the boring ones, quietly building chips, data centers, and power grids. So yeah, the AI bubble will pop, but the tech won't die. It'll just get quieter and more useful. Anyway, if you liked this video, do the whole YouTube ritual. Like, share, and subscribe so the algorithm thinks I'm useful. But hey, maybe it's time you figured out how to control your money. That's why I made this simple finance budgeting template. Just plug in your income and expenses, and it shows you exactly where your money's going. No confusing apps, no subscriptions, just one clean sheet to finally get your finances together.
Oh, shit.
And here's the best part.
I might do that.
It's free. Or if you want to support us, you can pay whatever you want. Start building your first real budget today. Links below.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Huh. Bro, I'm a fan. Massive up thumb. AI is a cheat code for fundraising. So true. The fact that this is completely AI generated is ironic as fuck. Yeah, like AI. Well, the images seemed like a person could have drawn them, but like with the animation on top of it, I mean, I don't know. Like you can tell when something is trying to be real, like this one, right? This is obviously like AI generated, right? Like this is obviously AI generated like thumbnail. But like when it comes to like just silly dorky looking thumbnails, like with the stick figures, you can't tell if that shit is AI generated, which is hilarious, especially with the animation too. But yeah, like you can tell like the voices like AI or whatever. Like who gives a shit? Bro, that was I didn't know that. The linchpin of what's gonna happen is like these power grids having to be built like super speedy and like we needed them yesterday type of vibes. Oh shit, that's crazy. I think it's funny because I have like some friends that are into like in that industry. Like they build, what do they build? I forgot exactly what they build. They're either into the logistics department of building power grids or in the logistics department of building like solar panel farms. I don't remember. It's something. I don't know. Maybe I'll go talk to them. But bro, that was crazy. One tiny detail around 8 minute. The boring companies won't be building power grids. You will. Public infrastructure is paid by the public. While these companies are adept at avoiding taxes, yeah, they are, you get higher utilities bill. While these companies put an artificial strain on an already strained system while raising billions from investors. This is the part that gets me in all this. They take a lot of money, create financial chaos when the bubble bursts, and in the meantime, they have you and your neighbors foot the bill. Well, fuck. The old S&P strategy, socialize the cost, privatize the gain. Oh, fuck. Damn. I mean, if that's gonna be the case in a couple years, oh fuck, I better keep track of my like power bill, my electric bill, whatever. Oh Jesus Christ. Well, that's gonna suck. So everything is just going to cost more. Everything is already costing more. Like, bro, if you thought there was about to be a civil war over that guy's death, bro, you see what happens when everything like literally starts costing more. Oh my god. At Grok, is this true? What the fuck? Yes, my child. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that fucking joke. Okay. Well, thank you for shedding some light on what is about to happen over the next couple years. Very thankful, very grateful, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, baller video. But that's pretty much it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.